What is up, guys? Welcome back to Leslie Jones Tarot. As you can see, this is a different angle, guys. I want to hop on here because I wanted to really talk about this whole Mercury Retrograde thing. Because this one right now is really like kicking my ass. Like, normally it's like smooth sailing through retro, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't have any problems, I don't have any issues. I mean, yeah, the technology, things like that, but the part that I was speaking of is about the backward type of movement, like when it comes to an emotional standpoint, when it comes to feelings and emotions and things coming from the past, you know what I'm saying? So this one here, I'm not sure why it's so powerful this go around, but what's happening is it's like all of these feelings and emotions that I've once gotten over have kind of rebubbled to the surface, right? You know what I'm saying? So most of you don't know this, but about 4 years ago, I went through a separation situation with my ex-husband, who was a twin flame, all right? And so that connection between us is very, very powerful. And so what happened this go around, you know, normally I can get through it. I can, you know what I'm saying, I can sail through it and be completely fine, you know. But this go around, it's, I don't know what it is. This connection here, it's really pushed those emotions back to the surface of the pain and the hurt and things that I had to go through in the past with this person. So I just want to make this video because I feel like, you know, if I'm going through this, wow, you know, there's so many other people that's going through this situation and they may not understand it. So why not share my story so that somebody out there could relate to it and understand what the fuck is going on, you know what I'm saying? So basically 4 years ago, when me and this person separated, I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, but me and this person separated, and we had a very the separation was very it wasn't like the smoothest thing, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of rough. It was like, you know, we were kind of going below the belt with each other, you know, trying to hit each other where it hurt. And that situation put me in a really dark place. And at that point, that's where I had became to the point where it was, I don't know if I can say the word on here on YouTube. I don't know if they would like block the video or like take the video down because of that, but let's just say I was in a dark space where, now this was before my spirituality, okay? This was before I got on my path and I started learning about my spirituality. I started ascending. I started to like level up and realize things like, you know, my chakras being aligned and my psychic abilities, you know, doing tarot and things like that. So at this point, I had went into this dark place, right? And this dark place was the thought process of ending it all, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know that about me, but 4 years ago, you know, if I would have done this, I wouldn't be here today. And what changed me was this outer body experience that I had, and it was like a freezing of my body. Like I felt like I was trapped inside my body, couldn't move. It was like an outer body. Like I felt like I was watching over my body, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I projected out of it, and I sat there and I seen myself, and it's like a message just came through. Like they came to me and they were like, you know, my guides, and they were like, you know, no, you're not done. You have more to offer. This is only the beginning. And at this point, I realized, okay, I'm not fucking crazy. You know, I'm having like an outer body experience, and this here, okay, it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there looking at my body, sitting up against the wall in this closet, right? It's a closet that used to be my dark space where I would go and I would cry and I would feel these emotions of what I was going to do, okay? So after having this moment, and it's like when I jolted back into my body and I came to this realization, my son had came and ran into the closet. I said I wasn't gonna cry. But I wanted to share this because I feel like so many people go through so many hard things. And this here was the hardest thing in my life. And I overcame it. And because of that, I wanted to share with you because I know that people out here are going through it and they don't know how to get past it. But that moment was not an ending for me. It was a new beginning, okay? It started this new life for me of being spiritually awakened and learning about my spirit guides and my higher self and how powerful I am as a person, as a spirit, as a soul. You know, this is only a vessel. You know, our soul is inside. It's like the aura. So what happened was after that, you know, I began meditating, okay? I began meditating. I began healing myself, okay, from this shocking sadness and depression and turmoil that I had been going through. Like, I didn't realize it at first, but I started to realize it as I was awakening. And so this go around, all of those emotions that I was dealing with had came back. And so it's like challenging. Not to the point where I want to, you know, end it all, but just the emotions have come to the surface. And so what I'm realizing is this is only a test. You know what I'm saying? This is a test that we can pass, that we can get through, because we know, psychically, we know, you know, that this is a test. And that's all it is. This retrograde is a test for us. And it's testing us to make sure we're ready for the next step for us to ascend even higher to the point where we belong. You know what I'm saying? With this whole 5-dimension situation, 5th dimensional situation, whatever, you're going to be challenged. Okay? You're going to be challenged to make sure you're prepared and you're ready for your next ascension. And what I wanted to share is that spirituality isn't like all of these glitz and glams and beauties and sparkly pretty things, right? Spirituality is rough. It's hard. It's sad. It's crying. It's being upset. It's, you know, making it through the ugly parts, you know, the parts that people don't see. It's facing those inner demons, inner emotions that a lot of people are afraid to face, but you have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to, because those feelings that are inside are what's holding you back, right? Okay, so that's what's going on with me right now with this Mercury retrograde. So I do apologize for not uploading the way I normally upload, because I'm normally on it like every single day, you know what I'm saying? But this retrograde has really been kicking my ass, and it's hard, it's rough, and I just want you to know out there, if you're going through this, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We're all going through it. We're all having hard times and things like that. But you'll make it through it. Hold on, guys. We'll make it through it. You know, just keep pushing. Keep working on yourself. Keep working on those, doing your shadow work, making sure you're meditating, making sure your chakras are aligned. Again, it's just a test. And this test is to prepare us for the next step so that we can continue to ascend. All right? So guys, I thank you so much for watching. I hope this gives you some insight. I hope this allows you to see, you know, it's not all beauty and glam and glitz when it comes to the spirituality and things like that. But yeah, if you like these kind of uploads, let me know, because I will continue to upload these. It's all about a journey. You know, we're all on our own journeys. Nobody's spiritual journey is the exact same. People go through different things, and people learn different lessons. And this is just part of mine. You know, this is part of mine to face that past energy and past pain that I once had that completely consumed me to the point where I wanted to end it all. To now where I can face it and say, you know what, I'm better than that. You know, I'm smarter than that. I know that I'm more powerful than that energy that can overcome me and overtake me. So this is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, the next video, I promise, will be your tarot readings. All right, guys. Peace out.